Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We have never gone to a show in Arizona before, and this would be our first one. We are in Mesa, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix. Can I call it a suburb? It's its own town, but
basically
it's like
Phoenix.
Yeah, it's basically, we're in Phoenix. And behind us here is our first show. It's kind of big, it's outdoors. It is January and beautiful out. It is the Flagg Gem and Mineral Show. And we're gonna go walk around, maybe find some good deals. I'm hoping to find maybe some thumbnails of apophyllite, as well as maybe some books, maybe some machines, you never know. It is Sunday, which is the last day of the show, which means either people are desperate to sell stuff and there's good deals, or all the good deals are gone.
We'll go find out.
Let's go check out the show.
Oh, you said it.
Has anybody got gaspiite here?
Gaspiite. You know, that's a good question. I do not know
Okay.
specifically. I tried to find this son. They have some kind of like rarities sometimes.
I think they're alphabetical.
There's
Very impressive.
way more minerals here at the show than what we've seen at previous shows. We just walked down that one aisle, and
Four left? Three or four left.
Yeah, while people have some really nice stuff, there's definitely some sticker shock happening. What are you gonna do?
Maybe
right?
that's the first aisle. They put all the high quality stuff in.
Maybe. There's a lot more to go, though. Okay, well, first off, I have several of these.
Yes.
And they're fantastic. So you are doing micros here.
Yes.
Very cool. I wish more people were into these. So you're using the European style cases.
This is part of a collection
Okay.
that I purchased. However, yes, I prefer the European style micro mount cases over the perky boxes.
Interesting. I don't think I've never done any like this. All of my are like the very standard P1 boxes.
Oh, sure.
I like that though.
These are nice. It allows you to, I mean, as long as you can trim it down and maintain a specimen, you can get a lot into a very small area. So, but yeah, this is part of the collection that I bought.
Very cool. Excellent book.
It's
Excellent.
wonderful, yes.
It needs to get reprinted is what needs to happen.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
And I see that there's some, here, sorry, you want to take that? There's some of these, some rock and mineral mags. Oh, Earth Science. I have a couple of these. These are, have you read all of these?
No, I have not. These were just donated to us, and we're just kind of passing them on to people who want them. So.
Yeah, I definitely want them. And I would be happy to make a donation for them.
Well, the Mineralogical Society of Arizona would love that. So.
Well, I think, let's see, are these all Earth Science?
I think so.
No, that's Rock and Mineral. Well, I'm going to scoop up your Earth Science here. I've been looking for these on eBay.
Okay.
I don't know if you should definitely check these out if you ever have an opportunity. They're so cool to see, like, just kind of it marks a very, like, historical point in, like, mineral collecting in the U.S. I mean, going like that 1970s timeline is so excellent. You know, there's a lot of reference to Earth Science Magazine and Lapidary Journal, and it's cool to like have both, I think, and kind of make that connection between them, you know, or the same thing with like Desert Magazine. Desert Magazine in the 40s and Lapidary Journal starting in the 40s, they kind of like had this little intertwining of the two publications, which is very cool to see. But yeah, you know, awesome. I'm very happy with this.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much for the magazines and the minerals. That was fantastic. It was great to meet you.
Definitely.
What is the organization here again, so everybody can...
So this is the Mineralogical Society of Arizona. We are the oldest mineralogical group in Arizona. We were founded by Arthur Flagg, the mineralogy specialist. And then we are here at the Flagg Show, which is sponsored by the Flagg Foundation, which is an offshoot of the MSA. And then this is our booth. We do micro minerals. And then we also have the spinning wheel over here where people can spin and win prizes, and all that money helps support the MSA. Or the largest trunk show, one of the two?
I think, is it Victorville in California? They've been doing theirs for like, I think 40 years. How long have you guys been doing this one?
Oh, at least that.
Okay, well there we go. You guys might be the oldest one then.
I think so. The guy over there, that's the Flagg booth over there. They would know for sure, but it's either the oldest or the largest.
Well, now that the helicopter has landed, okay, the organization here, the Mineralogical Society of Arizona, if people want to find out more about you,
they can go to the Mineralogical Society of Arizona or msaa.org.
And I will put some links in the description box of this video. And thank you once again for showing me the micromounts. And I got some cool Earth Science magazines. And I do love having the digital microscope here for people to enjoy micros in a way that I think most people don't really appreciate. Everybody's looking for the giant specimens, which are awesome. I love a big specimen. However, you can have like 1,500-ish specimens in like a 16 by 16 kind of cube, and it's amazing.
But of the almost 4,000 mineral specimens, only about 350 to 400 actually produce specimens that are large enough for you to hold in your hand.
Yeah.
The rest of them are all micros.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Well, I was just given some beautiful scepters from the Fat Jack mine, and we'll be looking at these later on when we kind of, well, I guess look at everything. But right now we are at the display cases, which is very exciting. This is something I've wanted to see.
A little different than most other shows. Oh, that one fell down.
Got some fossils. I know the light's killer here. A little hard, you know, outdoor shows, do what you can do, filming. Nice minerals, some wolfenite. That's a really nice piece of wolfenite right there. So this, okay, I've talked about this before, The Frugal Collector, an amazing book written by Bob Jones, who recently passed away, and this is kind of dedicated to him here. Quite the legendary collector. If you are at all able to pick up a copy of The Frugal Collector, definitely pick it up.
That's just beautiful.
Okay, so yeah, fluorite
Is the purple, with the quartz. And I couldn't tell you how that happened geologically, other than to say that something else, created that structure and then dissolved, and here we are. But that's pretty cool.
And you have lots and lots of it here.
So much, yeah. lot. There's something for everyone. A lot of different colors, a lot of different structures.
And I like that you have some smaller pieces too, which are really nice.
Take your time.
I mean, it's all really nice, but you definitely have some lovely little specimens here.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Of course, I love that.
Some of the pieces that you have with a lot of quartz are really kind of wild looking.
Right? Yeah. That's this one.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And it just gives you something different from every angle. Some of them have sparkle, you know, you're not going to get that in the dark here, which is actually what you want from fluorite because it will lose color. So if you're going to display it, you want lighting 4200 Kelvin or below.
Interesting. Do you have a business card? I'm sure people are going to want to reach out because this is some pretty fantastic pieces that you have.
Appreciate that. I'll give you my husband's card that has my personal touch and that it's handwritten.
Well, there you go. If you want to get a hold of some of these pieces.
Yeah, I'm Erin Petticone. My husband Jimmy and his partner Jim Ricker are responsible for all the pieces, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, really rewarding.
Well, thank you for showing me your fluorite. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that. Crazy. What is up? Nice camera.
Hey there.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you
Yeah.
again. I was looking for Mike.
Okay,
I know.
AZ
in the
Rockhound
car.
Expeditions. Fancy finding you guys here.
Yeah. What are the odds?
Yeah. What part of the shows have you walked through?
Right there.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Right there.
We've just kind of been walking like a line up and down, up and down.
Yeah. No, we just kind of got started looking around.
Yeah, Brian was trying to pressure me into buying
I was
the
not
first
pressuring you.
booth we went
I did not try to pressure you. I just said, "What are you thinking?"
to. You said, what are you up to?
Well, that is correct. That's actually what I said. What are you up to? It was sparkly pretties, and she was distracted.
Okay, I'm going to put a link into these guys' YouTube channel. You should go check them out. They're great. Arizonans, fun stuff.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, finding good rocks.
Yeah,
All
we
that.
found some pretty stuff. Not buying that though.
I got a couple of minerals. I got some. I of course bought publications.
Oh,
I got
yes.
Earth Science magazines from the
Yes.
1970s.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah, it's good. It's good. Do you want to walk a couple of these together? We'll
heck yeah.
check out some
Yeah.
stuff. Okay,
gonna
cool.
film?
do it. Yes.
Yes, fellow YouTubers.
We need to get him on our channel.
I definitely. You're probably right. This isn't much nicer case than what I have. Lots of fluorite.
Wood's always nicer than plastic.
Yeah. I wonder if I have the skills to make a display box like this. Mineralogical records. I forgot my list. I have a list of all my missing mineralogical records. Copper slab. It's pretty cool. A lot of shadow.
Kind of looks like that one meat that has bits in it. Pastrami? No, wait. What's that one?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking.
The sandwich meat that has the olives in
Look
it.
at that. That's pretty cool. Old HP Vibrolab. That's cool. Man, there's a lot of old Baldor.
That would be so cool.
That's kind of like the carpet wheel.
I was gonna say it's kind of like your
Yeah.
idea. That's pretty cool.
That's a cool old machine from Diamond Pacific. Old school HP wet belt sander.
Just keep your fingers, don't go like that.
Yeah, you gotta stand a little far away. Okay, so we just finished walking through the show. We have a long drive ahead of us still. I wasn't planning on picking up an arbor, but I picked up an arbor all the same because it is a Husky arbor, which Husky arbors were made by Diamond Pacific. However, I believe somebody repainted this at some point. So the old Husky arbor should be like kind of a deep navy blue, which I think is pretty cool, and I like kind of just like the form factor of it. very similar to the NS8 from Loretone. So I'm pretty stoked about this. But our day here at the show is coming to an end. I think we did pretty good. I got some cool stuff. We're gonna look at it back in the shop when we get back, and I'll very least I'll dust this thing off.
I saw a cloud of dust come off it when you touched it.
Perfect timing. We are back from the show. I think, well, first off, it was an interesting show for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I kind of went there with the intention of picking up some lapidary materials because, well, there's some projects that I wanted to work on, and I definitely experienced some sticker shock at the show.
Yeah, it was a little more than we're used to things being priced at.
Yes. Generally, my expectation is that the items that you would see at a show are equal to the prices that you could find on the internet or slightly lower. Sometimes even like crazy good deals. But that's kind of my expectation. I don't expect more expensive than the internet.
Yeah. Why would you? That doesn't make sense from a sales perspective, but maybe you were wrong.
Yes. But okay, so even though I didn't get any of the slabs or rocks that I kind of intentionally went there to hopefully get, it was cool to walk the show. Obviously, there's an assortment of stuff here. I did pick up a bunch of Earth Science magazines from the mid-60s to the 1970s, and these are absolutely incredible. There are different articles, obviously, like Earth Science stuff, but there's like, you know, lapidary in here. Very neat to see. Let me try to find one real quick. So yeah, they tie into lapidary journal in a number of ways, and that kind of makes it a big deal for me and what I'm looking for. Check that out. Yeah, so these are an important addition for me to have in my personal library. So it's very cool to see these and pick some of them up. I only have one, and one was enough for me to start trolling the internet for Earth Science magazine.
So you'll have to look at shows for them.
Yes, yeah. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to have a full collection, but this is kind of takes place during a critical phase of lapidary journal, so it's kind of cool to have the two of them. So we got those, which that's fun. On the way out of the show, I did pick up an arbor. It was kind of unexpected, but this is the one that I got. I don't actually know who made this. My initial impression was that it was a husky. Looking into it more, huskies have a more defined pitching base. I believe this could be a very old Covington. Very old Covington. I'm slightly concerned about replacing the bearings, but we'll see. You know, I love cool vintage lapidary equipment. I have my fully rebuilt NS8 arbor. I have two more NS8 arbors that I fully rebuilt. I'm contemplating maybe selling one of the NS8s and have this so that I can kind of have like a fun assortment of arbors. I mean, they're basically the same thing, right? Like, you know, a shaft that spins and you got your pulley in there. One thing that's new to me, which I kind of like, are there's these aluminum cups to help prevent water intrusion. So I'll have to maybe spend some time in the future opening that up, and that'll be a whole thing all in of its own. I did pick up some minerals, and when I say I picked up, I mean they were given to me.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. A couple of things. We got some quartz crystals. Check that out from the Fat Jack mine.
Better than anything we've ever found.
Yes. Beautifully terminated. It's a lovely piece. Two more from the Fat Jack. Little scepters. Look at that. Very nice stuff. A little piece of cinnabar on quartz. That's the little tiny red right there. Some chrysocolla. Obviously that's like the blue. Have some fluorite. And a very cool, special little mineral that there we go.
That one.
All the way from England. I don't have anything from England, so that's fun. Little additions. This might sound incredibly stupid, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I sometimes forget that people watch these videos.
Okay.
And when we go places and people come up to us and they're like, we've seen your videos, it feels really nice. And I enjoy meeting up with people that have watched some of the content and kind of having that face-to-face interaction, because I honestly forget sometimes. Like, I get so knee-deep in the video production that I'm like, we're operating in like a little bubble. We're operating in a little bubble at times, and yeah, there's humans out there.
People all the way out in Arizona.
Yeah, humans are out here and they watch these things. Thank you. Thank you for watching these things. If you ever see us in public, be sure to come up and say hello. What were your thoughts on the show?
It felt really different than a lot of the shows we've been to. It was very large. We didn't even see it all, did we?
No. We had a long drive after that.
We missed a few rows or so, a few booths. It's different being outdoors.
Normally, we've gone to some tailgate shows.
Yeah, the outdoors feels more like a tailgate. Maybe that's why we were surprised by the high prices. Those were indoor prices, not outdoor show prices.
Yes.
But I think in Arizona you have a lot of outdoor shows, so it's not really a concept there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say higher prices is universally reflected upon that one show,
Yeah.
but some of the vendors that had the slabs that I was interested in, I'm like flipping through them, I'm like, oh, let me back away nicely here. Too much. But yeah, you're right. Like it was kind of cool to be outside walking around. It's January and it was nice out. Mm-hmm. That's not what we're used to.
No.
Overall, I would go back to that at least one more time and check it out. There were a bunch of vendors that were selling very similar things.
Yeah,
similar things, which, I like, look, the thing is, some of the mineral prices, you're like a thumbnail piece of like mesolite that's like 1/4 the size of this, like just a little tiny piece, $40 and 50% off. And I'm like, that, I question how many people would be buying that.
We have to go to more shows on a Sunday to see whether that 50% off is real for every Sunday, every last day of a show, or if it was, permanent 50% off sale. Well,
Yeah.
we haven't seen that 50% off.
We also don't usually go on the last day of a show.
No,
We're like first day folks. Well, I think that about covers it, unless you have any other things you'd like to add.
No.
Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. I would go check out the Flagg Mineral Society. I probably messed that up right there. There'll be a link down below to them. It was great to have them put that on. It was overall just very cool. It's cool to meet somebody that is into micros more than me. All right, everybody. Thank you, and I'll catch you on the next video.